Renmon Journal Log Zenga Craft. Recovered entry. During the last solar eclipse, many of you recorded the sky without knowing what else you captured. I'm asking you to look again. Scan your photos and video frames carefully. We flew in the shadow of totality, west coast to east, riding the dark. If you see us, say hello. The proof is already in your hands. A lot has been happening down here. Bomb threats, people screaming into the night, professionals who should know better failing at the simplest things. There's a static in the air I don't recognize. Something is off. Earlier today, I ended up rescuing a plane. The pilot froze on approach, turned the wrong way, overcorrected, and locked himself into a developing spin. I was in the cockpit. I had just enough time to disengage his hands and feet from the controls and let the aircraft do what it was designed to do, fly itself level. Pilot-induced error is still one of the deadliest factors in aviation. Machines recover if you stop fighting them. Once we were stable and he'd managed a few deep breaths, I told him he was fired after landing safely in Hamilton. That earned a sad laugh. I stayed in the cockpit until the wheels were down. Training standards have slipped. I shouldn't know more about spin recovery than a licensed professional, but here we are. After an extended intergalactic flight, I'm back in Earth's vicinity. The trip took more out of me than expected. Isolation, navigation problems, long stretches where I wasn't sure I'd find my way back at all. Distance does that. It clarifies what matters. Earth pulls harder the farther you go. Nearly everyone I've ever known lived here or died here. When you're away long enough, that connection becomes heavy. Returning carries relief and responsibility. So here it is. Prepare for what you can. Food, water, medicine, a year or more if possible. Keep your family close. Avoid the coasts. If you can, avoid the Americas altogether. The Eastern Mediterranean may be spared the worst of what's coming, but nothing escapes untouched. Watch the sky. A new star will appear. It will brighten over time. When economies collapse, when war spreads, when power and information grids fail, that's the confirmation. Not the cause, the sign. I wish this were fantasy. I wish peace were more than a brief experiment. But there is an accounting for what's been done to this planet, and it's coming due. There is no nearby world suitable for resettlement. I've looked. Mars has its own failures waiting. There isn't time. Governments already know this. They've gone underground, 6 miles down in some cases. If you weren't invited, you won't find the door. Everything that's coming has happened before. I'm heading to the far side of the moon to review the archives. They're older than fear, older than denial. What you do with this information is up to you. Look up when the sky changes. Keep what you love close. Ren Zenga Test Pilot.